Hey,
That's the new intro. It's gotta be.
what's going on, guys? Welcome to another Out of the Cage podcast. I'm Alec.
We back. I'm Harley.
Got some good stuff going on, man. So obviously we're gonna hop into 252, but first we got a couple things to go over, a couple things to talk about,
Some tidbits, some juicy bits.
because UFC's getting a little dramatic lately.
Yeah. We need to start a segment and call it like Drama Corner or
Save the
something
drama
like that.
for your llama. Out of the
Okay,
cage
I'm
stuff.
cool with that. All right. I like that. We'll just wing it and go.
I'm drinking
Nice.
Keely's drink.
Nice little plug there. Yeah.
We're not sponsored, don't buy it.
Yeah. If they get in touch with us, we'll let you know and you can buy it. But until then,
Don't touch it.
don't worry about
touch
it.
I guess what we'll talk about, this is just little stuff we're seeing right now. Luke Rockhold's coming back.
Yep.
What do you think about that?
I'm pumped, dude. I loved watching Rockhold.
Get knocked out. No.
Glass jaw Luke, baby. No, he's coming back at 185 too, so that's good. I'm glad he's not trying to come back at 205 because
It's a good matchup for Stylebender,
yes, it is.
but he's got a few people to get through there.
Yeah, he's got a murderer's row to go through to get there, but it would be good.
He's fought Romero, hasn't he? Maybe not.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say because I don't know.
I don't know enough about his past career. He's a good fighter though, man. He's super technically sound. Just a little soft chin. It's all right.
He's a really good all-around fighter too. He's got good wrestling and submissions. Plus, he's great on his feet. I mean,
Great clinch work.
yeah, he's good everywhere pretty much.
But we'll talk about that more when we see what
Yeah.
he's doing next,
When we have a fight lined up. Speaking of Stylebender though,
bro.
what's up with this hairdo, man?
He's an anime character, bro. He's an anime
Dude,
character.
all right. So I got a prediction to lay on you.
Okay.
Okay. Because he went blonde a little while back. It was blonde.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if any of y'all are Dragon Ball fans out there or Dragon Ball Super. Don't hit me with the specifics. Okay. I've watched this since I was 4 years old. Okay. Nobody's a bigger Dragon Ball fan than me. All right. Stylebender went Super Saiyan.
Mhm.
Then he went Super Saiyan God.
Mhm.
Now, my prediction is before the Costa fight, it's going to come back. He's going to be blue.
You think so?
He's going to be Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. That's what I think. Because he's a big anime guy. He loves anime.
What's the last thing that happened in Dragon Ball? What's it called?
Ultra Instinct.
Ultra Instinct.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he'll
That'd
come
be
back
dope,
live
dude.
too. I'm
That'd be
cool with
dope.
it. Whatever, man.
He looks like Zoro from One Piece.
Yeah,
that'd
he's
be-
an anime character.
That'd be dope, dude.
Yeah.
That would be a really good media outlet for him. I think that'd
yeah.
bring a lot of fans in.
Yeah.
But I've seen some funny memes about it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's great.
But I ain't gonna talk about Stylebender. That's my guy. I'm just gonna say it, dude. Leon, you already got beat, brother. I saw what happened in the locker room in the press conference.
He didn't have no answer, man. He got that 3-piece in the soda and he said, I'm good. I got my fill, dog. I'm good.
That's what made me a Masvidal fan.
Oh, me too. Me too.
If y'all don't know what we're talking about, it's Leon Edwards, Masvidal. This has been, what, 3 years ago? 2-3 years ago?
Yeah.
But Leon had said something to Masvidal backstage while Masvidal was in an interview. Yada yada. Masvidal threw on him right there in the press conference, or in the conference room. But now I think Leon's a lot better fighter, but so is Jorge.
Yeah.
Now they want to make it official. I think Leon's just looking for clout, a way to break into that talked about fighter realm, I guess.
I really think he's just feeling kind of left out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everybody's talking about, Usman, Masvidal, Gilbert Burns, Colby Covington, Tyron Woodley, and poor old Leon just doesn't really have any media going right now. So,
And Tyron's on his way out, man, but everybody wants to love him.
it's a little savage moment there. Poor Tyron, man.
Don't get me wrong, Tyron, when he was, I don't know, about 4 or 5 fights ago, I was a terrifying human. I just think he's getting a little older. I think it's time to start hanging it up, getting close. I don't really see very many people left that he can compete with after what I've seen.
Well, I want to see him fight Colby. And then I'm going to make my call on that. Because I don't
That's
know
a
if
good
he's
point.
done just yet.
I
I definitely think Gilbert Burns beating him the way he did was pretty
It was hard
rough.
to watch, yeah.
And that's going to be tough to come back from. But
But he can come out here and smoke Colby. We
It
don't
can
know.
happen, yeah.
And he can make me look like an idiot. And I know a lot of people don't like Colby, but he's not a walk in the park, bro.
yeah, he's
He's
a tough
not.
fighter, man. Tough fighter.
Another fight that I'm super, super excited about. So you got Robbie Lawler coming back, and he's going to be fighting Neil Magny. That's a banger, bro.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
So obviously Lawler is that just in-your-face street fighter kind of guy. Throws caution to the wind, doesn't care. And you got Neil Magny, who is very technical, probably top 5 best cardio in the UFC right now. What do you think about that?
It's gonna be good, man. I think you hit the nail on the head right there with Neil Magny's cardio. I think if he can drag Robbie into the later rounds, I think he'll have a really good shot at maybe putting him away late.
Get a few misses in there.
It's gonna be hard to weather that storm early though. Robbie's good.
Yeah, and he hits hard,
Yeah.
really hard. We got, ooh. I'm gonna save this for last. So then you got Blades and Curtis Blades called out Derek Lewis. I had to think about it a little bit when I first saw it. It's a heck of a fight, dude.
Yeah.
So I think wrestling's the thing now. But you pointed out to me just how good Derek Lewis looked on the ground.
Yeah.
He's looking to lean out. You said, I can see him getting big steps better every fight.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to make a call on it just yet, but from what I saw of Derek Lewis Saturday night against Alexei Olenek, he looked really good. Like, probably the best Derek Lewis I've seen in him
Oh, yeah.
in a hot minute. I mean, he held his own pretty good on the ground, I thought. I mean, he obviously, Olenek got him in a scarf hold, I think they called it.
Head and arm, yeah.
Yeah, like a head and arm kind of position, and held him there. But I mean, Lewis was able to withstand it. So I mean, he knows a little something about it,
And Olenek's known for that. Those weird. Who did he do that to?
Everybody.
Yeah.
He's done it to everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But nah, man, it'll be good. I know Curtis has got that great wrestling, but it'll be really interesting to see how Derek can handle that.
It's hard to wrestle when you're asleep.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Now, this is where the drama has been lately. You guys have heard me say it a billion times now. But Cater's calling out Zabit again. And I said it forever ago. 1, Calvin Cater's your dark horse. 2, that fight would have went 5 rounds. Cater's winning by knockout mid-5th. But from what I'm seeing, Zabit doesn't want that smoke.
No.
What do you think?
I think you're right, man. He doesn't want it. So if you guys haven't been keeping up, Zabit was supposed to fight Yair Rodriguez I think at the end of this month, or maybe early in September. I can't remember the exact date. But it was main event, 5-round fight. Gonna be like a title eliminator kind of thing. And Yair got hurt his ankle or something like that.
And like actually got hurt.
Yeah, like legitimately has an issue. He didn't say that he wouldn't fight. He literally took to Twitter and said, "Hey, give me another month and a half, 2 months, we'll do it. You know, if you want to fight like late October, early November, we'll do this thing." Well, Zabit ain't having any of that. And Calvin Kattar took to Twitter and he was like, "Hey man, I'm ready to go. I'm coming off a win. You're coming off a win. Let's do this thing. You know, I'm ready to step in tomorrow. Give me 5 rounds. Let's do it."
The beat said, "Oh."
He was silent. Had nothing to say about that.
You can't be in that weight class and not see how he beat Danny Gay and Jeremy Stevens and not be a little concerned.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I get a lot of these guys are, they're top level fighters and they're not scared of anybody. But you got to give respect where it's due.
Yeah.
And he's won impressively lately. We'll see, man. We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
So if it was to happen, who you got?
If it's 5 rounds, I'm taking Calvin Kattar all day. 3 rounds, it's a little more of a toss-up.
If he starts how he started against Jeremy Stevens, Zabit better come ready to throw down. And Zabit has the skill to beat him.
Oh, yeah.
Calvin Kattar just seems like the chosen one.
Yeah.
This stuff makes you burp, bro. Really,
it's
don't buy that.
Really,
Maybe buy it if they sponsor us.
carbonated, I guess you'd say. It's bubbly, man. It's named bubbly, and it's real bubbly.
I walked into it.
That's all I know to say about it, man.
I walked into it.
Keely's gonna kill me. Anyway.
So she addicted to this stuff.
Yeah, she loves these things.
Well,
without further ado,
so I haven't really put. You guys know when I call a fight, I give you all the stats and everything, and didn't really get a chance to do that this week. But I got some pretty strong feelings about this card, and I'm gonna get every one of them wrong for saying it, but I think I'm gonna do pretty good on this fight, on this card.
Y'all already know not to bet on me. Y'all already know.
I guess we'll work our way up.
Yeah, man.
Have at it, bro. What do you think? Dodson?
Merab.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say his last names. I'll butcher it, but Merab. I'm taking Merab, dude. I'm just going to say it. I mean...
That right there is hard to...
Yeah. We're sitting here. We got a few little stats wrote down. The one that jumps off the page at you is Merab averages 8.15 takedowns per 15 minutes. That is insane.
That's being, yeah.
Whoa.
And that's a lot of energy, so that translates to his cardio.
Yeah, dude's got crazy good cardio.
I think it's a hard fight for Dodson.
Yeah, it is.
So Dodson was on he was on a few fight losing streak. He just snapped it. He's a good fighter. He's a really good fighter. This is a hard fight. A hard fight for him.
Yeah.
This guy is probably one of the best wrestlers in that division. And a lot of it now, man, like you see it with Colby Covington. You just lay that pressure on people and that will, and it's a hard time, man.
Yeah.
8 takedowns, you're trying to stop, and you're gonna get caught. I mean, it's just how it goes when you're shooting like that. And I don't know, man. If you're not ready for that, who knows, man. He could come in here and blast through him because, I mean, Josh Dodson, he's got good hands. It's just wrestling like that is hard to compete with.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he did the last time out. He fought
It was the first time I
what
saw
was
him.
it, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, something like that maybe. It was during, all the COVID stuff. He fought somebody, and I can't remember who it was. I'm sorry, but
You know who.
I want to say he got like 12 takedowns in that fight, 12 or 13. And I mean,
It's a lot of
wore the
takedowns.
guy out, man. That's just what happened. He just wore him out with that constant pressure, like you were saying, that Colby Covington style of, I'm in your face, I'm trying to take you down, I got you on the cage, dragging you down. It's just constant
It's
pressure.
like grind.
Yeah, very grinding pressure.
Well, so I think this is where me and you we don't agree on this one.
Yeah.
You got JDS and Rosenstruik. What do you think?
Well, I think
I can't get my butt comfortable, dude.
these chairs kind of.
Oh, that's because I got a tin can.
They're not the best all the time. I kind of think that I think Rosenstruik's gonna put him out. And don't get me wrong, I like JDS. I do. I really like JDS, but I'm just afraid that Rosenstruik's got too much power and JDS's chin is just gone. That's honestly what I'm afraid of. It's not that I think Rosenstruik's any better of a striker than JDS is. I just think JDS's time is come and gone. That's really my biggest issue.
Oh, that breaks my heart.
Let's hear it. What do you think? That's my 2 cents.
Okay, so we've never seen This is my thinking. Never seen Rosenstruik. I've never seen Rosenstruik come off
I'm
a.
gonna check that.
I haven't seen him come off a loss, right? Now, who knows? That could make him hungrier. That could make him. It could mean a lot of things.
Okay, this is normal.
We're trying to get a computer set up so we can actually edit and make like intros and stuff like that. Did you break it?
I think so.
I was gonna come show him.
I'll plug it back up. Anyway, sorry about that.
But I've never seen him come off a loss. And that could mean, and granted, he got melted by Ngannou, right? That being said, he has the power to end any fight whenever he wants. And he's got really good striking. He's technical. Now, JDS, obviously better on the ground.
Yeah.
Is older, but that means more experience, so that can go either way. JDS is best when he's counter striking. He's able, and he has the power to do it. I wish he would go to the ground a little more, especially with a fight like this. Might not need to. But like you said, he is getting older. That chin's wearing out. This is going to be a close one. I think I'm taking JDS. I think it goes a little later than Rosenstruik wants it to.
It very well may. I'm not saying it can't
It's so
happen,
close,
but
dude.
like I said, don't bet on me. But my pick is going to be Rosenstruik. I think he's going to do it.
Here's where we start getting to the good stuff.
Yeah, old son.
Marlon Vera and my man Sugar Sean O'Malley.
The Sugar Show.
He's a man. He's a man. But what do you think?
Well, you know me, dude. I'm not betting against Sean O'Malley. Not doing it. Can't get me to do it. He's undefeated coming into this thing. He's got knockout power, as
Great
we've seen.
hair.
Fantastic
Great
hair. How do you even fight somebody with hair like that?
That's gotta throw you off,
It
right?
does, man. Like, you just gotta think, this guy's got something going on here.
He doesn't even care.
How do we fight this guy?
I don't know, man. He's a wildcat, bro.
Yeah, he's a wildcat. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
So what do you see happening in this fight? Because don't sleep on Marlon Vera, bro. Don't sleep on him.
I don't know, man. Marlon Vera's tough. I gotta give him that. He's real tough. He's good too. He's got some good striking, good jiu-jitsu. I mean, he's a really tough out for anybody. But I think this is gonna be a good
test.
Yeah, test.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. It'll be a good test for Sean O'Malley. I think we'll really get to see just how good he is in this fight. What do you think?
So, obviously, I'm taking Sean O'Malley. 12-0, that's hard to argue with. The thing with Marlon Vera is he's good with the distance. He's good at fighting from far away, which is where Sean O'Malley shines. Has great leg kicks. Keeps you at bay with the leg kicks. And I don't know, man. I haven't seen enough of Sean O'Malley. He ends everything so quick.
Yeah.
I do know with Marlon Vera, he likes to go to the clinch, likes to get hooks, but he's bad to leave his chin out when he's reaching. And against a guy like Sean O'Malley, you're going out. And Sean O'Malley keeps his cool well enough to see that opening. And it only takes one, man. Sean O'Malley's accurate. He doesn't miss. But like I said, Marlon Vera, tough out. I just got to take Sean O'Malley in late first, early second. Wow, I've never said that about Marlon Vera.
I know, man.
That's crazy.
I do. I hate having to just count him out like that. But Sean O'Malley just looks so good lately.
That good.
Just looks so good. I mean, what is it, like 3 walk-off KOs in the past year?
And then did it to get out of the tough house. Walk-off KO, the tough house.
I mean, that's what the dude does. He just puts people to sleep, leaves them, and walks away.
And here's the thing. If I saw Sean O'Malley at the grocery store and he wanted to fight, I'd be like, yeah.
I feel pretty good about myself.
Yeah. He's all lanky. And then I get blistered outside.
Yeah, then you get knocked out in the parking lot.
Exactly. But I'm not going to fight somebody with rainbow hair like that. You're obviously crazier than me. Dude, I want Sean O'Malley Garbrandt. That's what I want. Give it to me.
Yeah. I mean, I do too.
I do, but I don't.
I think, aren't they trying to make Garbrandt versus Figueiredo for the 125 belt? I think they're trying to do that.
Yeah. But then you got TJ's wanting to come back at what, 35?
I think so, yeah. That'll be next year, January, I think. He's good to come back.
I hope he doesn't.
I hope he does, man. Just for the competition. I don't even like TJ. I just like the competition.
Go see his stupid face on the fight cards. Listen, man. So, obviously the podcast is small right now. And if you ever hear this, TJ, I don't like you. I don't like you a bit. You're a snake. Cody was right. But hell of a fighter. It would be cool to see him at 35. I hope you get beat up.
Cody's our guy, man. He was right. You're a snake.
I don't even know the guy, but I'm like,
you're a snake. I love it.
Yeah, man, that's the fight I want. But we'll see. You know, that's a while out. Yeah. Well, not anymore. 12-0.
I mean, we're gonna go right back into this again. We've already talked about it, but I think he beats Marlon Vera. I think you feed him one more guy that's like maybe ranked 6 to 8 or 9, and he smokes that dude like he does everybody else. Then you give him a Cody Garbrandt or who's at 35? I can't even, or like an Aldo or Aljo or somebody of that caliber. But I think he's got another fight to go through after this one. Yeah, Marlon Moraes. Yeah, but I think he needs this win and one more to crack into that upper echelon. Is what I think.
I think he wins this fight. If he wins it as impressively as he has been, give it to him. That's what you want, big guy.
I do. I want it. I just don't want to throw him in there and him get tore up.
If he beats Marlon first round, I'm already a believer. But I think then he's ready for some of those top guys. We'll see them. We just haven't seen enough of him because he ends them so quick. It's like Conor.
Yeah. We didn't get to see much of Conor for a while. And it's been the same way with Sean O'Malley. My biggest concern with him in this fight is what happens if we go into the later rounds. If we go into like late round 2 into round 3.
Early ground.
It'll be around 3, round 5. Yeah. Or yeah, what happens if Marlon takes him down? You know, we haven't really seen Sean O'Malley's ground game either. So maybe we'll get to see some things. Maybe it'll be same old, same old. We'll get a quick knockout.
And
who knows?
And the thing is, dude, the reason I'm not worried about him on the ground, I could be wrong. He's so long, dude, and he's built for jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
You know? But again, anybody can win on any given night.
That's right.
You got anything else before we get into the one we've all been waiting for?
Nah, man, I'm good. Let's hop right in and do this thing.
This fight makes me muy nervioso. I'm trying to think right now of how to call it, and I know what I'm thinking, but it'll hit me when the time comes. Stipe and DC.
DC.
Yeah. Trilogy, bro.
Been waiting on it.
Dude, I've been waiting for this for a while, and I'm nervous just talking about it.
Yeah, I've been watching a little bit of the countdown video, and it's getting me anxious.
Yeah.
And we're still like 5, 6 days out. I'm anxious already about it.
And I usually get like nervous. This is different. This is for all the marbles, baby.
Yeah, this is it. All the chips. GOAT status in the heavyweight division is on the line.
And I'm gonna go into that later about who else plays into this. But who you taking?
I'm taking Stipe. I think in the first fight he kind of just got caught. I'm not gonna say it was a lucky shot because I don't think DC just got lucky with that shot, but I do think that Stipe didn't really see it coming. The second fight, Stipe had a real rough start. First 2.5 to 3 rounds looked pretty rough, and then he kind of turned the corner and figured out a few things, made some adjustments, and then turned it around. But I don't know, man. If DC comes in with that wrestling, it's going to be a hard night out. What do you think?
So, going off of what you said with the second fight, he started off super rough, which showed me, though, he has the mental capacity to change game plans during the fight.
Yeah.
Which against DC is that's how you win.
Yeah.
John Jones did it. DC's considered the greatest in the heavyweight division for a reason. Now, let's be real. Stipe will put you out. You said most title defenses. And like I was saying, man, he can change his game plan. But DC's wrestling is probably the best in heavyweight, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Curtis Blades is
Yeah,
close.
I would say Curtis is probably close to that level.
But I think DC's more technical.
Yeah.
But then there's problems we're running into, right? So you have COVID that started when all this drama started. Not drama, but when that fight was announced. They're both American. They're both having a hard time getting in the gym. And he was telling me that DC took how many months to even try to get down to the weight to where he could train?
I'm wanting to say it was like at least 2 months just to get his weight back under control, because he put on a hefty amount of weight there for a little while.
He was being a dad. That's
Yeah,
what he was doing.
dude's, doing life, doing the commentary thing. I mean, you can't hold it against him, but it does make you question where his cardio is going to be at for this,
Right.
because he's going to need it. I mean, unless he can get another early stoppage like in the first fight,
I don't see that.
which I don't really see it either. It does make you kind of question where his cardio is going to be at.
But I'm sure Stipe is running into the same problem with training. He's getting in the gym, man. Luckily for Stipe, he's a firefighter, and you got to stay in pretty good shape, and he can work out. I'm assuming at the fire station, whatever it might be. But this could be a really sloppy fight that ends up being a slugfest, and whoever has the will wins. I'm going Stipe. I think DC is mentally on his way out.
That's what I'm afraid of.
But then again, this is for all the marbles, dude. This is for the greatest heavyweight of all time. And I don't care who you are, you're going to get up for that fight.
Yeah.
DC was smoking Stipe last fight.
Yeah. We were watching it together, and I was yelling at the TV.
Oh, yeah.
I was getting so mad. Because Stipe was just walking right into DC's shots, just eating them. And I kept thinking, I was yelling at the TV, put your hands up! Quit reaching for the hands!
He was falling for that hand grab every time, man.
Yeah, DC would come in with those hands out, like he does, and then he'd swat and come over the top. And Stipe was going for it every time. He would reach out for those hands, try to grab those hands. I was like, get out of here, bro. You gotta quit doing that.
But that makes me wonder what game plan DC brings in.
Yeah.
This is a hard fight to call, guys. It really is. DC, and let's not. Stipe has good wrestling, bro. He's good on the ground.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's DC level. But I don't see this fight really going to the ground. It hasn't yet, really.
Yeah, I mean, DC wrestled a little bit in the second fight. He did the first fight too, I think, but in the second fight,
it wasn't working the way he wanted to.
He said that he thought he was getting the better of him on the feet, and that's why he kind of got away from his wrestling. So I'm kind of gonna say if DC comes in and is real wrestling heavy like he said he wants to do, it's gonna be a real tough night out for Stipe. But is he gonna be able to keep that up for 5 rounds? Is gonna be the big question, because all that wrestling takes a lot out of you. It really does. So we'll just have to see, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to call.
I think Stipe needs to go to the body early.
Yeah.
Go to the legs and the body early. Keep DC from keeping those hands up here, getting that guard high. And use that distance, man. He's a little bigger. But it's gonna be a good one, guys. Get ready for a slugfest.
Yeah, it's gonna be a banger.
Anything else?
That's all I got, man.
Well, guys, you know what I always say. Like, comment, and subscribe, please, guys. Leave us a couple comments. Like I said, Oh, shout out to Ty McCurry. I don't know if we shouted you out last time, bro, but
We did.
brought
We're
us-
gonna do it again.
yeah, dude, you brought up some really good points, man. Yeah, let's talk about it, man. All you guys, let's see. You know, we want this to blow up, but we still want to
Yeah.
have your opinions come across. We want it to be the people's channel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We want to have like a community. You know, we want to
Exactly.
be able to engage with you guys too.
Exactly.
We don't want to. I mean, we do want to blow up. Obviously, I would love
Right.
to be able to quit my job and do this, but we also
Preach.
want. We also want to be able to connect with you guys because that's, you know, we're in this, you know, for the community in a sense. You know, me and him, we talk about this stuff all the time. I love talking about it
Yeah.
with anybody that'll listen. So, I mean, that's part of why we're doing this. We really want to engage with everybody and, you know, get your feedback.
And
So, hit us
we,
up.
what were we watching the other day? Was it Rashad Evans?
Oh yeah, on the TV. Oh man, that was so good.
So you can. God, I'm gonna get fired up. So all these obviously the experience matters, right? But I don't feel like there's people besides like Chael. I don't think there's people that really go as in depth as they need to. Like I forget what fight he was talking about, but he's like, "Oh yeah, this guy's taller." Wow, dude, I never even thought of that.
I'm telling you, we ranted about that for probably 20 minutes, just because.
When I tune into that stuff, I want to hear like good points that I'm not thinking about. Obviously, I know he's taller, bro. Like, come on, dude. That's the whole point of this podcast is to bring you something that you might not think about, and we want to learn what we're not thinking about.
Hence out of the cage.
But then this guy gets on ESPN and says he's taller.
Yeah, obviously he's gonna be the taller fighter. Rashad,
Sick.
my man, thank you for that one. That was some insight.
Guys, get it on the news right now. He's taller. That's it. That's it.
That was all he said too. They cut it. They
went to commercial.
yeah, they went to commercial right after he said he's taller. That's it.
It's just frustrating but that's the thing that draws casuals into thinking they know everything. And by no means do we know everything, but we put the time into like learning about the fighters and learning what, you know what I mean? It's just frustrating, bro, that when we get famous, you'll get the good information from us. And so you'll be actually able to make bets if you're a betting guy. So you'll be able to talk about it with your friends. Not just being like, oh, I'm going to throw $100 on him because he's taller.
I'll say it like this. If I was looking to one of these guys for some insight and they told me that one fighter was taller than the other one, I would feel disrespected as a fan.
Yeah, angry.
Very disrespected.
Or
I
even-
would never come to you guys and be like, yeah, man, he's taller. He's obviously the taller fighter.
Tell us what that means for
You
him
would
in the
feel
fight.
disrespected. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, dude. Like with the sugar thing. We were saying how he was taller and then how that plays with distance and how Marlon Vera uses the kick. Blah, 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 blah. These are all things I guarantee you're going to see in the fight that just thinking he's taller, it doesn't translate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm hoping that when we get there, you guys, we're going to provide you good information that you think about.
If we ever hit you with something like that, call us out, please.
Dude, I will.
Please let
Yeah.
us know.
Yeah. Shoot us an email or a comment and tell me I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
And like I said, I get it. The experience matters, but you don't have to be a fighter to know the fighting game. And it's like football. You don't have to play football to know it. And I want to bring good information from what we see. But yeah, guys, that's the Out of the Gauge podcast. Sorry for the rant.
It's all good.
Tune in next time. Leave us a comment if you want us to do like a live thing Saturday. Obviously, we're not going to tape the fight. I'm not taping the fight. I'm not taping the fight.
I'm not hosting or anything, so we don't know what's gonna happen there.
But if you guys want to see like some live commentary, let us know, man. We'd be more than happy to do it.
Yeah.
And when we do that, leave comments. We'll shout you out. We'll get your comment across. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time.
Give us a share.
Yeah, share it. Yeah.